Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com, here for NTMarkets.com with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, S&P 500 E-mini futures. Apologize for Friday. I had a challenging 24 hours with a couple of my computers. But we are back and we are going and we are riding the lower band. Remember, there's two things you have to do in order to negate a band ride. In this case, a lower band ride. You have to trade above the prior day low and not engage the lower band after you do so. Well, the Bulls looked like they were on their way on Friday. They had rallied as high as 68.75, cleared the prior day high of 66.5, and then the lead came out. The lead balloon dropped. We re-engaged the lower band in the morning. The band ride lived. At this point, we are in the fifth day of a band ride. The Bollinger Bandwidth is at 4.64, which is not tight, but it's not necessarily, blown out to the point where you're absolutely going to see a bounce. You can see that the bands are starting to expand, and there's potential here for the ride to continue. All that said, the Bulls are having a nice little morning here, and if they can continue this, they can potentially pull out of this band ride, in the next couple of days. They've already engaged the lower band for today. So they would have to close over 68.75. I'm long 37, so if they want to close over 68.75, that's fine by me. We've been long and short. We have been long. We've been buying closes that have been down, and we've been selling closes that have been up, and that's tend to pretty much work. We are long 37. It was nice enough not to stop us out at 37.25 last night on our runner and ran back up while we were asleep. So, it's a nice way to start Monday because I'm not a big fan of trading first thing Monday morning. First thing Monday morning is a lot of nonsense. And if I'm sitting in a very green position, I would rather just sit back and watch and see who wants to take control. If the Bulls are for real and they want to take this back up into the area of the 50-day moving average up at 62.25 and try out the highs of the last couple of days, you're going to see a morning low today that gets bought in a very routine fashion by the dip buyers. It'll be a higher low versus a Globex low, and it'll make a higher high, and then the Bulls will be able to put a day together. If the bears are still sitting on top of this market, that puts us in sell rallies mode in a band ride. Lower band rides are morning highs that die. So the fact that we have rallied 15 handles off the Globex low, if we are in a lower band ride, plays into the bears' hands if they can, if they can come in, do a morning high, knock it down, get it below the daily pivot at 20.45.67, and then keep it there and start creating that stair step lower. So whoever controls the morning trade and can turn that morning trade into a series of higher highs or a series of lower lows should be able to win the day. With their performance on Friday, the advantage technically goes to the bears here. The Globex trade sets up an ability to sell that rally. The uptrend itself and recent history tells me that the Bulls are getting a second chance at moving back toward middle band. We have a Fed meeting on Wednesday. Whether they want to walk it up into the Fed meeting remains to be seen. They would have a couple of days to do that. So watch the morning trade. It's going to tell us a lot about the rest of the day and potentially the rest of the week. Okay, everybody have a fantastic day. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website, PrincetonTrader.com. Come check out the chat room. Check out the live chart and the scroll. We've got a great bunch of people. If you trade this stuff every day, we would love to meet you and see if we can help you with your trading. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well, everybody.